Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MariaDB DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to schedule a auto backup script for the MariaDB database for the single database in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So there is a multiple of databases. So in this video, we'll just consider a single database backup in the auto schedule backup of the single database in my Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So step by step process and scheduling and auto backup script will give you the example of this, and here we'll do with the auto scheduling with the cron job. So part 1, install the MariaDB of Ubuntu server 24.04 LTS. My server is running with the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. I'm just accessing the server. My server IP is 192.168.224.129. SSH, I'm just accessing that. So this is my server. Let me check with the IP 192.168.224.129. So side by side, I'm going to do this one process. So in part 1, I am going to install the MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So if you have already installed the MariaDB on the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, then you can go through the part 2. In part 1, I'm just installation and configuration of MariaDB. I'm going through that. So first thing is firewall configuration. So if you need to secure your server more, then you can go through the firewall configuration, or this part we can write it the optional. Okay, so just check, let me check with the Ubuntu firewall. So inactive, I'm going to allow SSH. If you want to access the remote, then you have to give the access to 3306. That is the default port of MariaDB. So I'm going to skip that part. I don't want to access from the outside now. Next is step 2. I want to update the package. Whatever the system package I am using, I want to update and ensure the system is up to date. So I'm going to update and upgrade the system packages. So sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. Now I'm going to install the MariaDB server package after running this. So now I'm going to type the command sudo then apt install MariaDB, then server -y. I'm giving the permission with that, so it won't take more time. So installation is done. Now I'm going to secure the my installation, or let me check with the MariaDB version. So here it will give you the MariaDB version details. So we are running with the version 15.1 distributed 10.11. Next, I am going to secure the MariaDB installation. So sudo, then my current password is don't have. Switch to unique socket authentication. No, I'm changing the root password. No, not from here. Remove the anonymous user. Yes. Disallow remote login. Yes. Remove the test databases. Yes. And reload the privileges. Yes. So we have done the MariaDB secure installation. Now I'm going to set the MariaDB password. So before that, I'm just going to enable the MariaDB startup and this one starting the MariaDB. So I have done. Now I'm going to access the MariaDB MySQL database, MariaDB database. So we don't have password now. To click on enter, it automatically get you inside. Okay. So now I'm going to just alter the user for the local host and identify the password. Means I'm just setting the password for the root for the local host. So just paste this one, just enter. Now apply the changes. plus privileges. So whatever we changes we have done, so we have applied. Now I'm going to exit, and again I'm going to log in without password. Let me try. So when I'll click on enter, it will give you the error access denied for the user root, because we have set the password before. So now let me check. So I have done. I am able to access to the MariaDB database. Next part, for the testing purpose, I need to create the test database, and I want to insert some data. So if you are already exist, then just log in with this detail. So I'm going to create one database, create database and database name. So database name is test underscore db. Whatever the database name you want to create the database. So I want to use this database. So use test underscore db. So my database none to change to test db. Okay. Now I'm going to create one table. So this is simple command, create table name, and ID. This is auto increment primary key, name varchar 100, and department I'm giving 50, salary decimal 10 to it created, timestamp default timestamp. So table is created. Let me check with the table data. So select asterisk from employees. So we don't have data now. So now what I will do, I just going to insert some data, test data I have taken from somewhere. Let me insert this data. So data is inserted. Now let me check, run this select command. Okay, enter. So you can able to see the data, whatever we inserted, we can able to see the data. Okay. So I'm going to exit from this one, and first part is completed. Second part, I'm going through the backup configuration. So create a backup directory. So I'm going to create a backup directory that is in the root mkdir mac directory, and I'm giving the backup slash MariaDB, and I'm giving the permission 700 for the this particular folder. So now next, create a backup script. So backup script on this location we have created, and as per your choice you can create in any location that should be accessible. Now I'm going to give the script. So write the script. So backup directory, I'm giving the path, whatever the directory we have created before. So same directory I'm giving the path, and timestamp I'm giving the date, and this format YMD and HMS means hours, minute, and second. Backup directory, and with the directory I'm just giving the name of the MariaDB backup, and with the timestamp. Okay. So there is a database credential. I'm using the root. You can create a new user. You can create a new user. With that, we can create the backup. And DB password, I'm giving the admin at the 123. Database name Chirag DB. So this is changed to test underscore DB. So this is my database name. My SQL dump, DB user, DB password, database name, backup file. So I'm giving the same name. Don't give the MariaDB backup. So I'm giving the same name. My test database backup. So this is my script up to there, and here with the bash it will start. So I'm giving the this path. Okay. So control X Y. So next I'm giving the permission for the backup file. So whatever the sh file we have created, shell script, I'm giving the executable permission. So we have given. Now we can test the backup manually. So Let me run this. So backup is completed. Okay. Backup is completed with this path. Now let me check with the backup. So cd this path. So you can able to check file are created. Okay. One file is created. See, and the log file is also created on the log file path. So where we have given the log file path. Okay, log file is not created. Okay, later on we will create. So this is the path. So let me check cat test underscore db.sql. So here we can able to see this the date time of the backup, then has a structure of the table. So create table, whatever the command will is there. So same thing we are getting. Next we are dumping the data from the for the table employees. So there is a insert command. With that you will get all the data. So my backup is successful. Okay. So let me check. Okay, we have done all the things. Now next part we'll just schedule the cron job. So let me open the cron tab. The cron tab, I'm just opening with the nano one. Go to the last, and here I'm going to schedule the backup. So this 2 o'clock 2 o'clock 0 minutes, and we are giving the every day uh, on that. This is the backup file, backup script path, and this is the log path. So in this file the log will be created. So you can, if you want to change the time, so you can change the time as per your request, just like 2 o'clock I want this backup, and 6 o'clock morning also. So you can by comma you can give that, and here you can read the, it will give you the what are the backup means, what are the parameter here we are passing. I will give you the another video on that. So in this video we have learned the cron job scheduling up to there. So now I'm going to restart my cron job /etc /init cron restart. So my job is restarted. Okay. So whenever 6 o'clock and 2 o'clock the job will run, and automatically it will create the backup. So we have done this part. Ownership, we have given the ownership already. Okay, already we have given. Okay, root ownership you want to give. So additional tips: secure the backup directory only accessible to authorized user. For the authorized user we can give this permission. And encrypt the backup if you want to encrypt the backup. So with this like the, you can gpg encryption backup for the added security, you can do this one. And remote backup you can sync with the cloud services. Okay. So this part is completed. In this video we have learned how to schedule the auto backup script for the MariaDB database, for the single database in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Follow the process shown in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Thank you.